Hey everybody, I am just going to go over with you real quick. I had a couple questions about, a couple people were asking me what makes you so confident that the Senate is going to approve of this bill. And my confidence is basically going and due to the fact that we all get it's a $10,000 advance, but it is kind of like a grant. But if you roll it over to the PPP for the people who have gotten the PPP loan that's supposed to be forgivable, and they get the EIDL advance, which is supposed to be forgivable. Then you have two forgivables. There's only one that can be forgiven. So you can't put a forgivable on top of a forgivable on 10,000 on top of 10,000. Then it makes 20,000. Only 10,000 of it's actually going to be forgivable. So when they roll this grant or say forgivable advance over onto a PPP that's supposed to be a forgivable loan, it kind of washes it out, and they end up getting it. They pay for it in another way as far as the bills go, and they're not like dipping into two funds. They're throwing it into one fund. Let me explain that to you real quick. And if you read right here, it says, "Can I apply for other SBA loan programs?" And the truth here's what it says: if you apply for an EIDL in the grant, EIDL loan and the grant, you can still apply for a Paycheck Protection Program loan. However, the amount forgiven under the Paycheck Protection Loan will be decreased by the $10,000 grant. Notice they're using the word grant there, which is interesting. But anyway, so you can apply for the EIDL grant as well as the PPP protection loan. But if you get a payment protection loan of $10,000, the amount that is forgiven, which would be forgiven under the Paycheck Protection Program, it's now decreased by $10,000. So it's a wash. So basically, they're taking the EIDL grant and saying, well, then now you got to pay back the payment protection program because you're out of grant. So either way, you end up having to pay for that $10,000. And if you look at the right here, the Paycheck Protection Program forgiveness loan application, you'll notice down here it says the loan amount. Say you were to put $10,000 in there, then the advance amount. Say you were to put $10,000 in there. So the amount covered. Oops, sorry. So the amount covered at the end, you got a total of $20,000 between the two, but only $10,000 of it is a wash because this amount kind of subtracts from there. So it ends up becoming, that advance ends up becoming a loan. So I'm just going to let that out there right now because that's why I think it should pass in the House and the Senate, and really shouldn't be an issue because one way or another we're going to be paying for it. And that's my thoughts on why I think that bill will pass is also that all the people that are getting behind it right now and pushing for that to pass, you in particular that are watching this, that are getting behind that bill and pushing for that to pass, that's the main reason why I think it's going to pass even more so than this, because hopefully down the road, this is what we're hoping for, down the road, this loan we can also get forgiven as well. So it's one step at a time. It's a slow, it's not a sprint. This is a marathon. It's going to take a while, but everybody hang in there, the waiting game, and hopefully it plays out to our benefit. So there's my answer, and I hope that helps everybody out there with the question is why I believe this is going to be a pass. Anyway, thanks again. Like and subscribe.